welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. In today's video, I have something a little bit different. Something that I think is a little out of my comfort zone or out of my niche, I would say. Everything that I'm going to be teaching and saying is stuff that I've been writing since June. Like, I've been preparing this since June, and it's now going into August. Today's video, if you haven't noticed by the title, I'm going to be teaching you guys 19 life lessons. As a person who is going to literally turn 20 in a few days, I think I'm mature and I think I have a lot of experience being in the world right now to give you some life lessons that I think are the most important that you should carry within you and just to remind yourself of. I'm going to be teaching you guys, anybody who's younger, around the same age, or even older who hasn't heard any of these lessons. I'm going to be sharing my life experiences. I'm going to be sharing the things that I think are important in life that you should know and take more importance on, and just anything that I've also heard from somebody else. So I'm just going to be teaching that to y'all. So let's get started. I literally have everything that I wrote here screenshotted on here so I can make sure to remember what I wrote, but also to just make sure to share it. First lesson that I think is so important that I think I've said in a previous video: get comfortable with the uncomfortable. What I mean by this is, if you don't do things that are uncomfortable or not familiar with you, you probably wouldn't find the joy that you have in it now. I'm pretty sure. From experience, I wouldn't have found my love for makeup if I didn't put eyeshadow on my eye and it felt weird, or if I didn't put eyeliner and it looked crazy, or if I didn't put freckles on that looked insane. I wouldn't have found my love for makeup if I didn't start doing stuff that just made me uncomfortable. I also wouldn't have found the fact that I love content creation. I wouldn't have started my YouTube channel if I didn't start with the cringe first, which is sitting alone in a room with a camera set up in front of me and talking to it. You know how insane I look? My parents even be questioning if I'm okay. But like, I wouldn't have started this YouTube channel if I didn't get comfortable with it. Lesson 2, don't worry about what others think. And you probably heard the phrase of be yourself even if no one's watching. And when I say do that all the time, I do makeup and I have nowhere to be. I'm telling you right now, this makeup that I have on today, I only put it on because I'm recording. And sometimes I don't even put on makeup to record. And I do makeup when I'm not recording, because honestly, I'm just me. I love makeup, so I'm going to wear makeup regardless if I'm going somewhere, not going somewhere, recording, not recording. I just love makeup. Like, that is just a part of who I am. That's the same advice that I'm telling you guys. Be yourself. I kid you not. Even if you're weird, cringy, whatever, I promise there's going to be somebody who likes that about you, romantically or friendship-wise. I have a friend who loves my hyper and cheerful and outgoing personality. And I promise you, somebody will love your introverted personality or your extroverted personality or your whatever personality. Whatever you like, whatever type of personality or person you are, there's going to be somebody who loves that about you. So just honestly be your authentic self. And to be honest, it's going to make you happier when you're comfortable with your own self. Lesson 3, invest in yourself. When I say invest in yourself, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. Like, literally take days off of work, take days off of school, just, you know, to be able to take care of your mental and emotional well-being. Make sure to make time for you. Okay, I know that's a big step. Take yourself out on dates. Go get pampered if you can.
Because prices nowadays,
is insane. But literally pamper yourself. Go take a good bath. Go read a good book. Go watch a good movie. Go treat yourself to your favorite snack that you haven't had in a while. Go eat good food. Number 4, knowledge is power. You've probably heard this saying from probably a teacher or a professor, but I want you to know that they're right. Knowledge is power. No one can take away your knowledge. What you learned is literally your superpower. I love to educate myself on things I don't know. So we aren't all born with knowledge. You learn it over time. Exactly how I learned how to edit, okay? When I first started content creation, I promise you, I did not know a thing about how to use CapCut, inshot, anything. Canva, I don't know how to use any of those. So I had to learn by, 1, YouTube videos. They're free, they're right there, and It's honestly the most easiest thing you can look up if you don't know something. Google. We have Google. We got all these internet accesses. You can look it up. I didn't know what high porosity and low porosity was when it came to hair, when it came to makeup. I didn't know what contour, what bronzer was, blush, highlight. It's things that I just learned over time. And I'm not saying, when I mean learn, I don't mean in the sense of book smart and learning what terms are in science. You can literally learn anything if you just take the time out of your day to learn it. Lesson number 5, move your body. No, I'm not telling you to go do a 3-hour workout. No, I'm not telling you to go on a 7-mile run. And no, I'm not telling you to book a $75 class. No, you're not going to show up. Okay? Simply walk. Move your body. Dance. We got TikTok. We better use it before it get banned again. You can learn a TikTok dance. You can dance to sounds that you hear. Or you can go out, do a 5-minute walk. I'm not telling you you have to go in the gym and lift heavy weights, 7-mile run on the treadmill. I'm just saying move your body daily. Do something. Number 6, being unique is a blessing. Nobody wants to look like everybody else. Something that you have that is rare and tailored to only you having it, I swear it's so amazing. It stands you out from the rest. No hidden fact, I have a mole right by my eyebrow, and yes, it grows hair if you never noticed, but yeah. It's right by my eyebrow, it grows hair, and is in the middle of my face, literally. I used to hate it. I'm not gonna lie, in middle school, elementary school, I used to hate it. I used to hate showing it. I wanted to walk around with a band-aid on my face most of the time. I hated showing my mole. But now that I've gotten older and then realized that not a lot of people actually have my mole. And then there is some people who actually have similar moles to me. And I'm like, oh my God, sweet. And it's just like, I like the fact that I have a mole on my face now. I literally love the fact that I have a mole on my face because it stands me out from the rest. But I love having something that it's like unique to me. Some people have different eyebrows. People have different nose shapes, different eye colors, different lip shapes, different hair textures. I think everything that's different from one another sets apart from other people. Number 7, stop the procrastination. I kid you not, procrastination is the enemy to any journey or goal. Procrastination is stalling. I kid you not, it's the enemy to anything you want to start. If you be like, well, I can wait these many days to do this, or, well, I don't have to do it right now since it's not due until next week. Well, stop that. I kid you not. Get it out of the way. Do not hesitate. Procrastination is just the enemy to anything you want to do. So stop procrastinating. You're probably just overthinking it in your brain. Stop. Instead of thinking negative, let's just do it. How about we can think about the negative after we have already done it, okay? So start that YouTube channel. Start that Instagram. Start that homework that you've been procrastinating. That summer assignment, yeah, start that up. When it comes down to it, you do not want to be rushing it, okay? From personal experience, in school, out of school, with anything in life, stop procrastinating. Because 9 times out of 10, once you actually start it, it wasn't that bad to begin with. Lesson number 8. Learn to do it yourself. And when I mean learning to do it yourself, in this economy, things are so expensive. Thank you. Everything is becoming so expensive. I'm a DIY girly, okay? I do everything myself. This hair color that needs to be retouched, we're not talking about that right now. I did it. I colored my hair. I do my makeup. And when I do my lash extensions, I don't have lash extensions right now. I have falsies. But lash extensions, I do it myself. I'm not saying that you have to do it yourself all the time. You know, you could pamper yourself here and there, but I'm not gonna lie, them prices are scary. Them prices are scary. Lashes, nails, hair, everything, eyebrows, they cost an arm and a leg nowadays. I'm gonna pop up a picture of when I had braids, but let's just say those were almost $200. Lesson number 9, your peace of mind over their happiness. Please, I cannot say this enough. To the people who people please, stop. People pleasing is so exhausting, and I'm saying this from a person who's experienced people pleasing, okay? I used to be a people pleaser in middle school, and I cannot profess this enough. It is not going to help nobody. They are still not going to be happy with you, and you're not going to be happy with yourself because you keep changing for them. I was a people pleaser in middle school. Everybody said something about something that I had on, something about my personality, and I changed it for them. And guess what happened? I was not happy. Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, you change, and guess what? They're still not happy. And I can promise that the fact that you changed is not making you happy. So please stop the people pleasing. You're sacrificing your happiness and peace of mind for theirs. Lesson number 10, take your time. And when I mean take your time, I mean take your time in everything. This applies to everything in life. Take your time to make sure you don't make impulsive decisions. You probably heard the saying, Rome wasn't built in a day, okay? The same thing applies to anything in life. I didn't know how to do makeup on the first day I picked up a lipstick and eyeliner and eyeshadow. Lesson 11. Failure isn't a sign to stop. It's a sign to keep growing. Failure is a sign that you fucked up, but you can always try again. It's a sign that you tried, and it's more than most people, okay? Most people don't even try on anything. So the fact that you tried is literally proof that you probably could do it with time. You fail that quiz the first time doesn't mean you're not going to pass the second time. Lesson number 13, journal for your mind and emotions. I am a person who's been journaling for like 3 years, and when I tell you journaling works wonders, it's like free therapy in a sense. Journaling has been like the best stress reliever for me. It's a place where I can freely express my emotions without feeling like a burden on others, because that's something that I struggle with my emotions. I'm a person who doesn't like to vent a lot. And when I mean vent a lot, it's like when I'm going through the heavy shit, I am not somebody who likes to vent on other people, because I feel like I'm pushing my burden onto them, and I don't like that. So when I tell you journaling is the best way to vent those emotions, especially for people who feel like they're burdens to people, journal. Literally pick up a notebook, a loose leaf paper, the back of an old mail thing. I don't know, but just journal, write down your emotions. It feels so good to just get that out of your system. And you can always keep it and look back on it. I've been journaling for like 3 years and I have like 3 or 4 different notebooks. Lesson number 13, track your progress. I like to take pictures, I like to record, I like to scrapbook. Anything that can be a physical reminder that I'm changing, or a physical reminder of the moment. For instance, I went to a play, I think I went to a play last year. I kept the pamphlet and I put it in my journal and I made a little scrapbook about it. I love to just take things and scrapbook it to remember it. I like taking pictures and videos to remind myself of this day, of this moment. You can see your past version and you can see the current version and you can see how you change and see how you become a better person. Lesson number 14, sometimes we have to quit. Let me start off with this. Quitting is okay. You don't have to stick to it just because somebody says you're good at it and that you stick with it for a long time. You can quit when it serves you no more purpose. For example, I was planning to become a teacher or a nurse, and I was doing extensive research on this before I graduated. I was thinking of becoming a teacher because my major in high school was education, and I was actually good at teaching. I even did a summer job as a tutor. So I was really thinking about being a teacher, and then I was also thinking about being a nurse. But then I realized those weren't serving me no purpose. I only want to become a teacher because of something else and not because it was my decision. I want to become a nurse because of something else and not my decision. Like, the only thing this was serving is stress and doubt. Lesson number 15, learn to be independent and dependent. Now, this is a very tricky type of lesson because I was trying to figure out how I want to explain this. I'm an older sister, so when I say I'm a very independent person, I don't like asking people for help, I'm still trying to learn to balance this in my life. So I think it's a lesson for you guys, but also a reminder for me, because I like to do everything myself. I hate asking for help, but it's okay to ask for help when you know you probably can't do it alone. I feel like it's okay to ask for help when you need things. Same thing, when it comes to parting my hair, sometimes I have to ask my sister to help me. And I feel like I still struggle with asking people for help. Like, when it comes to my content and filming and I need to get the perfect picture, the perfect video, I do it myself. I don't like asking people for help, which is crazy because then I get a terrible photo or a terrible picture because it wasn't the way I wanted it and I didn't ask for help. Like, I could have just actually ask somebody for help. So this is something I'm still struggling with, but have a balance. Don't be too dependent, but don't be too independent. Be a perfect balance. If that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Lesson number 16. You're not always right. I know. It's a controversial topic. As humans, we love to be right. So it's okay to be wrong. That's exactly how we learn new information, how we correct ourselves going forward. As much as I say these are lessons for you guys, these are also lessons that I have to take with me as turning 20, going on 21 next year. I'm not always right. I have to accept that. And it's okay to be wrong. Lesson number 17, have some type of routine. Now, if there's any type of lesson that I think you should take out of this, take this one. Have a routine. I cannot stress enough. It can be a morning routine, a night routine, some type of routine in your day. Routine just lessens stress because this is something you don't have to think about. You can just mindlessly do it. Like for me, I always brush my teeth, wash my face, and do my hair and get ready and put on an outfit for the day. And those are things that I already know I have to do. So it lessens the stress of having to think in the morning. A night routine sets you up for the morning. A really good night routine, your morning can be less stressful. Lesson number 18, believe in yourself. No one is going to trust and believe in you more than you. You're going to be your biggest cheerleader, I promise. Believe in yourself, your talents will shine. You believing in yourself pulls out the best in you, but also makes you learn about yourself more. Last but not least, lesson 19. It's your life, so have fun. And I mean this wholeheartedly. It's your life. Please have fun. Be spontaneous. Start a new hobby. Change your appearance. Try new things. Explore new things you've been wondering about. Try something new with your hair or makeup. Like I never tried the same thing with my makeup most of the time. I try new things all the time. Sometimes they're great. Sometimes they're not. Just live your life how you want to live it. If you want to be happy, be happy. Make sure you do the things that make you happy. I feel like that's like probably the biggest life lesson, and that's probably why it's at the end. It's your life. Nobody has control over your life because it's yours. So, live it how you want to live it. That took a lot of time. I did not know the video was going to be this long or it's going to take this amount of time. It's probably going to be shorter for you guys, but I've been sitting here for like 2 hours. And my light died on. I'm so sorry if the video started to darken because my light died. But I hope you guys have something to take away from this video. These are 19 life lessons that I will still be implying in my life and taking with me in my 20s. I want you guys to comment down below a life lesson that you heard or that you want to share to the world, because I think we are all here to encourage others and we are all in this world to learn and learn from others. So drop down below so maybe I can apply it into my life as well, because I'm always up to listening to others' advice. Like today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be updated every time I post a new video. Also, if you want to see this lovely makeup look, make sure to follow my Instagram and TikTok because it will be posted there. And yeah, bye, Huns!